Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jedi Modi Sports Betting. In this video, we are giving you some MLB bets to hammer. Today's best MLB bets for today, I say today again, Wednesday, April 12th. Had to remember what date it was. Yesterday, I had 6 picks again for you guys, and again, I went 3-3. As you can see, posted here on my Twitter, a recap from how last night went. Hit the 2 alternate totals at plus money, Red Sox, Rays, and Tigers, Blue Jays. Lost Corbin Burns strikeout prop. Lost Yankees, Guardians first half under. Lost that one by a zillion. Hit the Alek Manoah under 6.5 strikeouts and was one Ohtani strikeout away from hitting the Nola Ohtani strikeout parlay. But 3-3 with every single play being for plus money means that we profited, and for the second day in a row, we went 3-3 on 6 plays with a profit. For today, I have 4 total picks for you guys. I have 1 no-run first inning. I have another first half alternate run total. I have a first 3 innings money line, and then I have a player prop. Let's start with the player prop first. We are looking at Ryan McMahon to go over 1.5 total bases. This is best offered at plus 115 odds at Betway. So for those of you that have Bet365, they changed their odds down to plus 110. Technically, still positive EV at that number, but obviously you're getting the best price on Betway. Now this is in the Cardinals versus Rockies game. And let me tell you, you are going to want action in this Cardinals versus Rockies game. It has the highest over-under of the entire day at 13. Coors Field, it's a beautiful day here in Colorado. The wind is blowing out of the stadium. There is going to be runs galore in this game. Like I said, you're going to want pieces. So Ryan McMahon, the fact we're getting a positive EV play on him to go over 1.5 total bases, I absolutely love. Everything, of course, is derived from these no-vig odds that you see here that price this at about plus 109.5, essentially. So these odds are pulled from the sharpest sportsbooks in the world, sportsbooks that consistently do the best job at pricing odds. Feed into these odds here, pricing it at plus 109.5, which means that getting it at plus 115 is a positive expected value play. Another reason why I like this one, so we have 4 that are at the plus 110 number, but FanDuel has this down at minus 115. Bet Rivers, minus 106. Pinnacle, minus 115. And all of these sharp sportsbooks feed into these plus 109.5 odds. So play number 1, we're looking at Ryan McMahon over 1.5 total bases, plus 115 odds at Betway. Next up, we have no run first inning in the Marlins versus Phillies game. This is our NRFI bet of the day. Now, I've rode with this the past 2 days. It's cashed the past 2 days. We're hoping to get the 3-game sweep in terms specifically of no run first inning. This is best offered on FanDuel at minus 102 odds. The OddsJam perfect line pricing this at about minus 104. So again, the gap between these two numbers is where we get our profitability from. Now, it's kind of funny looking at this Marlins-Phillies series. Both games have gone over by a pretty wide margin, but neither of them have had runs in the first inning. In this game, I am expecting a lower scoring game. We got 2 good pitchers on the mound. On the Phillies side, we got Zach Wheeler, who's 1-1, has been hit or miss in his starts so far this year. He's also 1-1 when it comes to giving up a run in the first inning, but Phillies are at home. Wheeler pitches a little bit better at home. And then on the Marlins side, Edward Cabrera is on the mound. Had a rough outing earlier this year, but generally a good pitcher, was good last year. And the Phillies are one of the worst teams when it comes to scoring runs in the first inning, hence why we've been targeting them the past couple days. So the fact that we are getting this on the positive expected value page at minus 102 odds at FanDuel is great. This is our second play of the day, our NRFI play. Next up, we found a play on the arbitrage page, and we are locking in the first half total runs over 6.5 at plus 205 odds at FanDuel. So because this play is a little bit more risky at plus 205 odds, I still locked it in, but I locked it in for a lower unit size. So I locked this in for half a unit, which for me is $50, as opposed to 3/4 of a unit, which I had been doing on the majority of these plays. So lower unit size on this one, with it being lower chances of hitting, but it's still a really good play. This is the first game of the day, so make sure that you lock this in. It's being played, I think, at 12:30 Eastern, 10:30 my time. But we're getting a really good price here, right? Plus 205 at FanDuel. Look at the other two books, plus 155, plus 168. Pretty significantly below the FanDuel number at plus 205. Now, the Astros could hit this in the first half alone. They're going against a 42-year-old pitcher in Rich Hill, who's been around forever, has already gotten dinged up this year. It's been an interesting start for the Astros. I mean, they've been a powerhouse for years now. Obviously won the World Series last year. They're going to absolutely tee off on the pitcher that they have on the mound on the Pirates, Rich Hill. So I love the fact that we're getting it for plus money, the fact that we're getting a positive EV play. And day games generally translate to more runs. Now, this obviously isn't perfect, but on average, day games have more runs than night games. So a lot of things in our favor for this one. And in the last play of the game, while we're talking about the Astros, first 3 innings money line, Astros minus 126 odds at FanDuel is what we're going to lock in for our fourth and final play for this video. FanDuel, again, is giving us a great price on this play at minus 126. Look at the other sports books, minus 160 and in the minus 150s. Now, I talk a lot about betting on outliers and stuff. If you're ever unsure whether the bet you're placing is truly an outlier, all you need to do, click View Event Page, open it in a new tab, and it pulls up the screen that you see here. All you need to do once you're here is just click Show No Vig Odds, and it does exactly what it sounds like. It removes the VIG from every book that is pricing this. And then these OddsJam algo odds are also the sharpest lines in the world, right? The same thing as the odds on the positive EV page, the no VIG odds, is these OddsJam algo odds. So price this at minus 128, which is better than our price at minus 126. And then the rest of the sports books, minus 138, minus 132, minus 129, minus 132. If you remember, FanDuel is offering their odds at minus 126. So what you want to do is compare the odds of the bet you placed to the no VIG odds of the rest of the sports books. And if you're getting a good price compared to the sports books no VIG odds, that means you have placed a good bet. Now, my logic for this one, I already talked about in the other one. The Astros are just going to annihilate the pitcher on the mound for the Pirates. So the fact that we can get them first 3 innings money line, minus 126 obviously isn't a plus money banger that I have been locking in previously, but it is still a really good price. And if it's tied, no harm, no foul. For whatever reason, the Astros don't score a run, neither team scores a run in the first 3 innings, we just get our money back. We get it refunded. So 4 bets for you guys to lock in today. If you are tailing, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit me up at my Twitter handle you see on the screen here. And that's it. So appreciate everybody watching and have a good one.